No, we're waiting for a reason here. So what they're trying to do is let the demo loop play through here, because what this does is it actually fixes the RNG at the bosses. So all the bosses have a little bit of RNG, and we found out relatively recently that if you let this demo loop play and then start your game, it actually sets the RNG for all the bosses to a known pattern. Now, the pattern that they get on the bosses that matter is not necessarily the optimal one, but being consistent makes it much better than trying to just deal with, some unknown quantity.
Absolutely true. So let's do a couple intros, and then I think we're ready to go. So I'm Sinister1.
I'm GeneralAndrews.
And I'm Feasel on the couch.
Toss Postman.
And we have Angry Lanks right here
with us as well.
That's right.
Yeah. So are we ready?
You guys want to count?
All right.
Okay. You ready?
Count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Woo-hoo! All right, in this first stage here, right away you see Dale carrying Chip. The reason for this is when one person's carrying the other, it reduces a lot of lag. When you add a second player to this game, everything just gets laggier and laggier, and that's not good for time. But there's other advantages to the carry, being that you can throw your partner up to higher ledges, things like that, which we're about to see in a moment here.
As you see Zipper here, he's basically like your star in Mario Brothers. He's going to go around and take care of enemies. And some death abuse coming up here.
That's right. I just took a death. That was intentional. You can see I come out in this balloon form. By the way, we forgot to mention, I will be playing as Dale and GeneralAndrews as Chip.
That's right.
Right, the hat-wearing chipmunk.
There you go.
Yeah, and the important thing here is that only one person needs to get to the door. So usually one player will do the speedrun stuff, and the person in the back will do support, killing enemies, throwing them around as needed. It only matters who gets to the door first. All right, here we see a boss. All these bosses are basically the same idea. There's a red ball. You have to hit the boss 5 times with it. That's it.
Boss down.
You need one.
There you go. There you go.
Woo! These bonus areas, you can pick up flowers, stars, and 1-ups. There will always be a guaranteed 1-up in the top center, but the flowers and stars are important too. It takes 50 flowers to give you a 1-up, and it takes 10 stars to give you a 1-up, and they will need all the 1-ups they can get because they're going to be doing death abuses all over the place. You'll also notice they start with 3 hearts worth of health, and they're going to use all of those hearts up. But right here in particular, what they're trying to do is both die staggered at just the right spacing so that one person dies as the other person comes back in balloon form. And now they're double ballooning through these faucets, which would normally be a lot of slowdown to get those faucets going. Yeah, good job, guys.
That was a great balloon.
Good ballooning. It's harder than it looks, really.
You'll also see him take some hits on purpose for the damage boosts here and there during the run. It's really important, though, that they have the right amount of life and lives for the rest of the run. So the flowers, the deaths you take, all that stuff kind of really adds up for the perfect run.
Yeah, that off-screen hit there is a little tricky. Oh. Having to improvise a little bit here.
There we go.
This is one of the bosses where fixing the RNG actually makes a difference. This is one of the most random bosses in this game. The pattern that they were going for can be, the guy can be killed in 2 cycles, but when you miss a shot, it's really hard to recover because the next cycle after that is the high cycle, which is just really hard to get hits in on that. Here we're going to see some pretty tricky damage boosts, some off-screen jumps into damage boosts. This whole section is just full of damage boosts.
And tricky jumps.
Yeah,
Very
tricky
nice.
jumps.
Very nice.
Woo! Woo! Yeah, you can clap for that. That was good stuff. Woo!
Yeah, that's a tough screen.
That's a hard screen.
Very hard screen.
All right, one person's going to hang back here and do the box throwing to trigger these switches. And the trick is to have Dale or Chip get through without stopping. Perfect. Tricky damage boost off that Jester. Or Jack in the Box, rather. And some more throwing to cut corners. All right, this boss does have some RNG, but they know what the cycle is.
It's all right.
It's all good.
They'll get the life back.
They have some extra lives. The cycle, they know what the cycle is going to be, and so this is a really cool kill here. We're going to do 3 horizontal shots, and then a vertical shot that double hits, Nice. Perfect.
Very good.
That was a perfect fight there. Excellent. The number of flowers, stars, and one-ups they collect is very scripted because they need the one-ups to appear in exactly the right spot. Ooh, that's cool. That backwards damage boost by pushing your partner into the cannonball is very cool. Now you see Chip is hanging back because the one-ups appear from the left side of the screen. So right there we just got one and another one from the flowers. And Chip collected both of those. I'm just going to let them do their thing here. This is a hard section. All right, he got it. That's
Nice.
a really hard move.
Very nice.
Yeah, so that screen there, it's dependent on so many factors. All these moving platforms are triggered by the screen position, and then you have to time the deaths just right so that balloon manages to make its way up to the top in an optimal fashion. This is a good level for donations. Not much going on in this level.
All right, we have $10 from Rui Duel. Rui Duel. Says, awesome cause, keep going strong. You're the real Rescue Rangers.
Heck yeah.
We've got Blake53 sending in $5. Says, Sinister, you gotta tighten it up.
That's very true right now, actually.
Netarchy sends in $75 and says, had to tune in to support my fave retro runner, General Andrews, playing for a great cause. Best of luck on your runs. Don't forget to flex those guns.
Thank you.
Incentive goes to announcer's choice.
We got time for another.
All right. Cosmo Dings sends in $10 and says, had to donate during Chippendale Rescue Rangers. So many childhood memories.
Your one up?
Yes.
It's okay.
Here, take these. Aw.
They're in love.
All right, 3 more levels left in this game. This first one that they're going to do in the second world here is just probably one of the trickiest sections. We're going to have serious time during the climb on this level.
Let it ride.
So many good jumps.
All right, so Sinister let his partner know that the balloon was in the right spot. The problem with the ballooning is that if you don't drop out of it manually, it'll auto dump you out of it after a certain amount of time, and that can drop you off in a pit. So if they're concerned that they didn't balloon in the right spot, they have to actually go out of it early. Oh, he didn't get it. Oh my God. Hope the other one gets it.
Okay.
Yes, there we go.
Good.
At least one of them got it. So now they can compensate by having the other person pick the one up out of the box there. So they're all good.
Okay.
I love when they hide in the box.
Yeah. All right, this section has fans in it, and the fans will push you back very slow, so they're going to try to double balloon through this.
Get to come out early.
All right, and the timing wasn't optimal there, so they're going to have to come out early. They can't just go all the way through to the end. Oop, looks like, oh, just a little short.
Get in there. Get in there.
There you go.
Oh,
All right, this section's not too bad. They're going to have invincibility through half of it. But the boss, on the other hand, if you hit the boss at all, once the boss walks to the center, it'll discombobulate and come back together. So what they're going to do is let the boss walk past the halfway point before delivering the first hit. That way they can get 3 hits in. There's 1, 2, 3. And then kill him on the second cycle.
check.
That was a really good.
boss. Great
Yeah,
boss
clap for
fight.
that one.
Okay.
Good boss fight there. They're going to check lives here. All right. Area J or Zone J is the toughest level in the game. This part's not so bad, but this second section, it's got direction changes, it's got required damage boosts in the speedrun, and they're going to do something really precise to try to cut a corner and then double balloon through the top section of this. So I'm going to just let them do their thing.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
All right, there we go.
Okay,
So-
we're good. We're good.
Back on
There.
track.
Yeah.
Back on track there. Got a little hairy, but now they can double balloon through this axe section and through part of this conveyor section. And we're almost at Fat Cat. Now, Fat Cat, if you were not manipulating the RNG, it would be kind of random whether his cigar points in such a way that the ash hits you or doesn't, but they know exactly what his pattern is going to be. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fight.
Time.
There's that flex.
What's the time on that? 9:51. That's really good. Yeah.
Nice.
Got it.
51.
We got it. All
Yeah. There we go.
All right, so that's Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Doo-doo-doo. Nice. That was awesome.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, well done, Sinister1 and General Andrews.